Well, this just in, Andre Drummond has actually exercised his player option of $3.3 million to return to the Bulls. This after all of these rumors that he was potentially going to be declining that the Dallas Mavericks were actually working with him on a deal to be able to sign with them once the start of free agency begins, which was very odd given the fact that at the start of the offseason, Andre Drummond was very clear about wanting to stay in Chicago, how he planned on exercising his player option. So to then all of a sudden have that change to where he was probably going to be declining his player option, I guess maybe not as much of a surprise given what happened with Derrick Jones Jr. He obviously opted out of his player option, which would make you think, the free agency market isn't as strong as we probably would think that it is. And in a weak free agent market, you would have to think that some of these players that are only going to be at $3.3 million, they're probably going to be able to obtain more on the open market from another team. That said, I think Andre Drummond and his agent probably looked around the market and realized maybe there wasn't really a ton there. Although I do think Andre Drummond is actually worth more than $3.3 million. That's actually a very bargain deal, low value in terms of his overall production for being a backup center. When you look at the rest of the backup centers around the league, a lot of them are actually getting paid more than Drummond is and arguably aren't better players. So I actually like this move for the Bulls. Yes, it would have been nice to have a little bit more flexibility going into free agency, not being so close to that luxury tax line, especially after the Bulls just extended their contract with Vucevic at $20 million per year. But to have Andre Drummond, you already have a backup center that you don't have to worry about trying to get another one on the free agent market should he have actually left. So I like this deal for the Bulls. It's good value on a contract like Andre Drummond's. And now the real work begins. Free agency opens tomorrow. All of the player options, team options, all of those have been worked out. The Bulls need to figure out how they're going to go about improving this roster, how they're going to go about signing some of these players to mid-level exception deals, biannual exception, to also remain under the luxury tax line, because we know ownership is not going to pay the luxury tax. But what of a turn of events after we thought that Andre Drummond was going to be declining. I was fully anticipating that I would be putting out a video about Andre Drummond declining that, and then obviously the Bulls needing to go back to the drawing board and try to find a replacement backup center. But looks like we're good to go for now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.